Hello and welcome back to More Than Gin and Drum.
It's time for another
MTDD Reacts. Today we're going to be reacting to
the DCI World Championships from 2024.
And it's called Change is Everything.
So sit back, relax and react with us.
Okay.
Oh.
Change is everything.
Change everything. Well,
That's quite deep
field
though.
it is, isn't it?
BLUECOATS. So this was actually recommended by someone, one of our YouTube subscribers, you know, Mr.
Dave.
Wonderful, Mr. Dave.
Okay, can we just deep that throw, please?
Yeah.
Because, the height on that was insane. Oh, there's so many of them throwing. Wow.
To be fair, I've actually never sat down and watched like a DCI competition, but I've heard this is a very, very big thing out in the States.
I'm not surprised. I mean, the fact we're out on a football field
fair
right
enough.
here, like,
And
the
to our
stage is
eyes,
set.
it looks small, but that's like, what, an acre? 2?
It's massive.
Okay. And now I'm feeling out of my depth because there's so much music going on. I know there has to be some type of breathing.
Hey. Do you know what? The red and white is giving me England flag.
Trombones.
And there's so much to see, you almost don't even know what to look at.
I can hear the xylophone or the glockenspiel.
I was thinking glockenspiel.
Those are the wood ones, I believe, right?
Yeah. But they don't have to be the I can even metal as well.
I thought those were xylophones.
Oh, is that the distinction? Okay, got you.
Okay, there's a drum corps. Come on. But in this instance, would everything be the drum corps?
What do you mean?
Like the musical instruments, are they part of the drum corps?
This is why I'm not sure, because with this class it actually has a marching band.
Maybe that's the term I'm looking for. Envelopes of all marching band.
I like that envelopes.
Yeah. Okay, bass drums, snares.
Okay, now the snares really coming through.
Just
Are they
building up
moving the stage right now?
It looks like. What I'm intrigued about is how this will keep me entertained for the next however long.
Yeah.
But they're doing a pretty good job
They
right
are.
now.
They are.
And I think that's why there's so many moving components involved. Obviously, I'm not going to get bored of the drums, but let's just say I wanted to switch to something else. It's there.
Absolutely. You don't have to go looking. Oh, is that nice little wave? That's where they all are.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't realise they were there.
I saw them moving on the stage. I don't know if that defies the laws of gravity or something. Like.
I mean, the fact that we started with one stage and there's 4 stages now, I mean, fair. But it makes sense, because I guess those instruments, they're a bit large to strap on.
Okay, so I guess they're setting up for the next act.
Absolutely. So these things that are being thrown, what actually are they?
Oh wow, he just had to ask me the hardest question you could possibly. I think some type of baton, I suppose.
No, because for a moment there, with that close-up shot, I wasn't sure if they were rifles. I'm going to have a closer look. It's almost like being at the theatre. And I think one thing that I'm liking about this performance is that it feels quite light, and maybe that's because of all of these kind of like runs on the glockenspiels.
So do you think with this, they've got a performance, do they go out around the world performing something like this and just perfect their craft each time they're consistently doing this? Or is this just, if this is just for a competition, like wow.
The commitment is there. I mean, this is the World Championships to be fair, so it's not just any old competition.
Do you think you could commit yourself to doing something like that?
I don't see why not. Like,
Okay.
the team atmosphere in the rehearsals, in the lead up to this, must be amazing.
Imagine going through that total hype. We've got this, guys. We've got this.
Let's go. Absolutely. Would you?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if I could handle the pressure though. Like a stick might be dropped, but look, you wouldn't even be able to tell.
Until the camera gives you the close-up.
That one's changed.
Well, I don't know, but that flight control was wow.
And I'm a bit bad with my geography, so just to make sure that's not representing anything, right? Like,
Not from what I can see. They are looking just like silver flags right now.
so it's not it's not like the flag of the moon or anything like that.
No, I don't think so. But the aerodynamics, I actually don't understand how they manage those tosses.
Okay, so...
Okay, so now we have 7 stages, right?
Oh, you actually counted? Okay, we've got some yellow people walking up.
So then, this is where I'm wondering, would they be classed as the drill team?
What do you say?
I don't know. I actually don't know. It feels a bit more theatrical.
Gonna shout out a command, see if they fall in, or...
I don't know if they'll hear me.
I think they've kind of slowed it down.
I was feeling that as
Grace,
well.
I'm trying to think of all these magical words I could say to fit the moment. Like, oh, I've heard that sound before, like on social media.
What, that one?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have to do a reel to it. You're right, they are changing the instrument. So if we look, that's maybe like a baton, but it looks slightly curved. Do you see that? I just wonder if it's heavy.
I wonder where the mics are for like proper sound to come out. Because right now, of course, while we're watching it, it sounds absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
But I wonder what it sounds like in the arena itself. Well, they're not called arenas, it's just a football field, isn't it?
Yeah, would it be the stadium?
Stadium, sure.
Yeah, I do wonder that actually. Like whether every instrument has its individual mic and every drummer's mic.
What I find fascinating as well is that the drummers or everyone knows where they are. Like they know they're like 5 steps away from the 40-yard line.
Yeah.
Because they need to be there for the routine.
Yeah. And for me, it's always fascinating how people choreograph for groups of this size. Because for every individual person to know where they need to be, but then to be able to create the overall effect like they are right now, I'm like, wow.
In a recent podcast, we talked about section leaders, and using section leaders in something like this would be very beneficial.
Yeah.
Especially as everyone's not doing the same thing, so you can't have someone doing multi-tone teaching the trumpet to do something.
All those people waving the various
Just
colours.
throw up their trumpet in the air and oh, okay, it's broken up. And I like how it's not just drumming. Like you can hear the elements, you can see the elements as well. They're all complementing each other.
Yeah,
Wow, man, something about drumming just makes me... I don't know even the words. That's a long breath, you know?
It is. Credit to all of their lungs. Wow. That felt like an end of the film kind of moment. The credits have rolled. But maybe that was like because of the crescendo.
Crescendo is what exactly?
Say that again.
Crescendo is what? Is it
Like the build up. Yeah.
That bass drum was nice. There's only 5?
The amount of sidestepping these drummers are doing in this routine. Wow.
Have you ever watched and they're
can we do
going
that?
counting their steps?
No.
It's like what drillers would do, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That one made me catch my breath for a second there because the way they crossed over, it was like they couldn't quite even see each other all the way through the movement. I was like, are they gonna come up there? And they didn't.
How would they just catch? Oh, actually, I see what you mean. They're definitely not batons. They do look like rifles of some sort.
Yeah, but I'm not fully sure.
I was trying to see where you're going, like.
No, but can you feel it? Like something just changed. Like this feels like we're adding some tension now. There's some suspense, some drama, maybe like a chase.
We've seen someone like pow.
No, literally. That's what I'm saying. This was like theatre. No, I'm not going to count how many stages there are. I'm not.
Okay.
I think they are rifles. Yeah, I think they are.
having a nice little solo.
Wait, they're wearing yellow and. Wait, are they changing in and out?
Are they?
Were they always wearing yellow and?
But you're asking the wrong person, mate.
Next question. Wow. Where are they getting all these different kind of flags?
I just don't understand the physics behind
That's
that.
what I'm trying to say.
But to be fair, I've always thought if I've had a mate and I'm practicing regularly and throwing up, I must learn, like if I'm doing it at this strength, that means it's going to do this many flips.
Yeah.
So it's just muscle memory at that point, I suppose.
Yeah, and I guess in a way that maces are like weighted properly, I imagine they're probably weighted as well. But then let us know in the comments if you know whether like rifles are weighted for the aerodynamics. Like that.
And everyone called it. What?
Like how many times do you have to do it?
See the conductor there.
When he's standing, yeah.
Okay.
So expressive.
But I wonder, with them throwing it up, does it matter what orientation it lands in? Or is it just they've thrown it up and they've caught it and then they just do their final adjustments if they need to do something else?
Oh, they're both mates. Sorry, they are both.
They're both what?
They're yellow and they're
Oh, okay.
wow, white and red. I don't know, because when they catch them, it seems like they're catching them in the same or a similar place. So I don't know, man. Maybe it's like when a gymnast does a flip, that just like you do one flip to like land on your feet, whoever does that will be landing on their feet. So maybe it's a similar kind of thing, like if they throw it a certain way, it will land a certain way. I don't know.
Got like a little
I was thinking that.
mustache?
I was thinking more snake. Okay, come through drum line. Just know it all comes together. It's like we're just all right.
Crowd's going crazy as always. Let's go, Blue Coats. Okay,
We're not
going.
done. We're
Sorry.
not done.
I wonder if they have a time limit then for the competition. They must. Okay.
Okay, now we might be. That's quite the show.
Wait, can we have a moment of your time?
We've just partnered with BLUECOATS to bring you the best drum pad we've ever used.
It's portable.
It's durable and it's even tunable.
Just listen to how it sounds.
To get your hands on one of these,
Use the code
OMTDD at the website below.
Check it out.
For me, that was like a banquet of a performance.
Wow.
Because there were
Okay.
so many different components to it to engage with. And for me, that's so impressive to be able to coordinate that many different moving pieces to come together in one performance. Like, props to the BLUECOATS.
So you're very impressed with what they've been able to produce. For myself, it's the practice and the work that's gone in before that. Like the trials and tribulations they must have gone through, and the like going through it beforehand with other people, trying to keep it entertaining throughout. Like we've just sat through 10 minutes. That's gone by like that because I've enjoyed it.
Yeah,
So props to BLUECOATS.
for sure.
So there you have it.
That brings us to the end of this episode.
But before you disappear, make sure that you like, comment and subscribe.
And we'll see you next time here on
More Than Drill and Drum.